"Ma'am, this is my car, please back off." And he goes to close the door, and I grab the door kindly. I am trying very hard to be nice here, considering the fact that I'm extremely irritated with humanity right now. Hi guys, welcome back to Sam's Life with a Husky. We are doing a second recording this evening just because I have a couple things to talk about and I don't want the videos to be super long, but I still want to tell you my story. Ghost is here doing his wucky-wuckies. He's happy. A little discomfort in his mouth, but he's happy. If you watched the previous video, we explained what happened with the vet and we have to wait 3 weeks. So we just have to keep a close eye on my floofy to make sure he's not in too much pain and go from there. So we are on a beautifully dusky walk. It is a little after 8:30. The sun is setting in the distance and it's quite nice. It's like 70 degrees out. The birds are chirping. I had some amazing grass-fed Angus beef hamburger patties for dinner. Got them from my farmer. Support your local farmers. Just saying. I'm a little disgusted with the food system, and it gets worse frequently. So I am no longer buying my beef at the grocery store, especially ground beef. In case you were wondering, most of our ground beef, unless it says in the USA, which could mean it was packaged in the USA, doesn't mean the cow came from the USA. Usually the ground beef that we get at the grocery store, oh, I have an itchy nose. Allergies, guys. The ground beef that we get at the grocery store is usually made up of multiple cows and multiple cow parts. It is pumped full of hormones and preservatives because it frequently comes from overseas. You have no idea where it's coming from. Kind of grosses me out. Yeah, so I don't buy my beef from the store anymore. Trying to find a local chicken person so I can get chickens. Or not chickens, but like chicken. So I don't have to buy chicken from the store either. I don't buy my pork from the store anymore. So it's just one of those things. Making that transition into a healthier life. I can't wait for the day that my dream comes true and I could have my own little homestead and do all of this on my own property. So yeah, we are on our walk. I was not meaning to talk about the meat situation. That just kind of came up. We are actually going to talk about a story time today. Guys, you won't believe. Well, you might. You might. What happened to me today at the end of my day. I say end of my day. It was 11 o'clock. But I only worked until 11 today. Yes, I know I worked on a Monday. It's fine. I have no choice right now. He has procedures coming up. And still paying off Thor's procedures that were in January, and Instacart's trashed right now. So I went out and made at least something today. That was my day today. But this happened on the way home. So on the way home today, it was about 11 o'clock. I had to stop at the pet supply store to get Kiki some wet food because we are trying to get him to keep his weight on now that it's summertime. He always ends up losing weight during the summer, which is not what we want right now. We want him gaining weight because of the fact that he does go outside occasionally during the summer, which he hasn't been doing as much this year. He's 19. He definitely prefers his couch, but he still likes sleeping in the garden. So, you know. Anyways, So I was at the pet supply store. They have a dog groomer in there. Come on, Ghost. Oh, you're sniffing something. They have a dog groomer in there. They have a self-serve bathtub, dog wash area. So, like, it's a pet store. There's people with dogs. Well, I got Kiki's cat food, and I'm walking out to my car with my little bag of cat food, and there's an older gentleman walking his dog to his car. And I assumed, because he was walking towards my car and the white car right next to my car, that he was going to the white car, because, you know, my car is right there. So I'm getting up there closer, and I hit the unlock button. And then he opens my car door. What is on my arm? Hold on. There's something on my arm. It's probably a mosquito. The mosquitoes are bad right now. He opens my car door, the rear car door, and gets ready to pick his dog up to put in my car. I go, "Excuse me, sir, that's my car." And he pauses. He goes, "No, this is my car." And he bends over and picks up his dog and proceeds to put his dog in my car. Guys, his dog was in my car. I go, "No, sir, that is my car. I just unlocked it." Well, apparently he had a Subaru. You can't go with him. There's a guy jogging. Ghost wants to go with him. You can't run right now, honey. That'll tear your feet up. He opens my car, refuses to admit that it's my car, and puts his dog in it. Guys, my mind was blown for approximately 30 seconds. I didn't know what to say. So his dog is now in my car. I'm like, "Sir, please get your dog out of my car." Now, I'm trying to be very, very nice. This is an elderly gentleman. He is clearly confused. There's another blue Forester about 5 cars further down the lot. I'm assuming that's his car. So I say, "Sir, this is my vehicle. Please get your dog out of my vehicle." I don't know if his dog is sick. Like, Ghost is in my car at least once a week. Like, things can get transmitted. And he refuses to say that it's my... He argues with me. "Ma'am, this is my car. Please back off." And he goes to close the door. And I grab the door kindly. I am trying very hard to be nice here, considering the fact that I'm extremely irritated with humanity right now, which I expressed in the previous video. Humanity is just getting on my nerves. And, yeah. So I was like, "Sir, get your dog out of my car. Please look in the front seat. Do you have a stitch in your front window? Do you have a dream catcher mirror dangly in your car?" Why, no, I don't. I was like, "Do you even have a pet rear seat cover that swoops like a bowl?" He goes, "Well, actually, no." I'm like, "Sir, this is my car. Please get your dog out of my car. We will walk down to this other blue Forester and see if it is your car." Guys, when I tell you, he didn't have anything hanging from his mirror. He didn't have seat covers in his back for his dog. How do you open up a car and not realize that it's not yours when there are clearly severe differences? I was flabbergasted, and I kept my composure. I am a believer in respect your elders, but there does come a point where their stubbornness just doesn't make sense. Come on. I know, you see the people. I know. Come on. So he goes, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I honestly thought it was my car." And then I'm like, "It's okay. Have a good day. Drive home and stay there." I legit said that. If you can't recognize, come on. You are being goofy. Ghost, hike. Hike it up. Thank you. You can't go on this lawn, though. It's been medicated. He just wants to see all the people today, guys. Like, obnoxiously wants to see the people. Oh, my goodness. So anyways, like I was saying, if you can't recognize that you are in someone else's car and there are, like, distinct differences between the interior of your car versus that person's car, you should no longer be driving. I'm just saying. There are a lot of seniors that I see on a daily basis because of what I do that are driving that make the roads unsafe. And it is unsafe for them. If you can't do the speed limit, you shouldn't be driving anymore. And in today's day and age, doing exactly the speed limit is actually unsafe because 90% of the population does 10 miles over the speed limit, at least around here. So, please. And then when you see a confused elderly person, such as this gentleman, who legit had a heated discussion with me, convinced that my car was his car when it clearly was not his car. Interior was completely different. I wonder about people. Someone like that should not be on the road because they're clearly confused. What if they get confused about where they are and they get lost going home or going to a destination? I say it, and I've been saying it for years. I believe there needs to be an elderly driver's test every 5 years. Once they hit a certain age, every 5 years, they need to have a driver's test to prove that they still have the right reaction time and all the things to make them and everyone else on the road safe. The amount of seniors that I see that lose their cars in the parking lot drives me up a wall. It happens to young people too, but mostly with seniors. So I wonder about humanity on occasion. So that is my story time. Story time for you guys with a nice sunset in the background. And come on. She's not coming to say hi to you. Come on. He's walking backwards. Come on. Come on. Really wants to say hi to her. Well, like I was saying, sun is setting behind me. We had a nice little chat with neighborhood neighbor, and Ghost got to say hi. He was very happy. It made her day. She lives alone in that house. So anytime we can make one of our seniors feel alive by having a small conversation with them. She's a good senior. She does a lot. She was explaining how she lives alone and she takes care of the yard and her son occasionally comes by. She does a really good job. She's out there all the time. I give her props. But anyways, if you guys have watched this far, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. The sun is going down. It is much darker than it looks. Trust me, camera is doing the camera magic thing. So we are going to get home. We are almost there. And I hope everyone has a fabulous evening.